Hey Steep, this is some of those YouTubers, the same for the Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine, and home the Bosch Series 4 WTN 8232GB-1 condenser center dryer anyway, and home with the Siemens iSense IQ Drive X Class the WM140 492GB-72 washing machine, and home the Bloomberg Acorn AA Class Green Plus TGAF A453 the condenser heat pump dryer AA Class Green Plus anyway. So anyway guys, so just you want to tell guys, so we're coming back to, as you can tell guys, we are now filming, as you can really tell guys, we're now back to be filming the Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-69 washing machine again anyway. But as you can tell again guys, we're just now getting back to film the Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive for the second time anyway. As this morning we've done washing and drying race so far anyway, between the Bosch VarioPerfect and the Bosch Series 4 condenser dryer anyway. So yeah. So as you want to tell guys, we're now getting back, we are just now back to be filming the Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive yet again for the second time anyway. As I've filmed this one twice now anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, so as you can really tell guys, so as you can tell this time we're washing, we're going to be washing a few of dog towels and all that etc anyway. We're washing two pairs of dog towels anyway. So as you can tell guys, we're just washing a load of dog towels anyway. As you can tell anyway, like we used to do Warner and Siemens anyway. But this time it's just with our leads anyway. And because we are washing all of these as well anyway. So as you can tell, we're washing all of these as well anyway, which is one of, it's where you call this thing here, which is where you call dog plasters anyway. So if this thing here, that you could probably use it for when dogs are just like cut themselves and all that anyway, if they're just like bitten anyway. So washing two pairs of them today anyway. The dog plasters anyway. So yeah, we're just going to put them in anyway. And there's the dog towels anyway. That one we have washed in the Siemens anyway. And then we've got this towel as well anyway. It's basically just a half load setting, you can tell. It's just basically half load anyway. So it is just a half load anyway. So anyway, I'm going to get detergent anyway, which I've already got up there anyway. So anyway, so detergents that we're going to be using for this one this time, we're going to be using the Surf Insert Burst with Foggy's Coconut Bliss we're going to be using anyway, so we're going to use that this time anyway. So yeah, we're using the Surf Coconut Bliss washing powder this time anyway. And the softener we're using for this one is Comfort Create Blue Skies anyway, it's going to use that this time anyway. The Comfort Create Blue Skies anyway. So as you can tell anyway. As you can see, this is the cap of the Persil Power Gems anyway. That's what the cap reminds me of anyway. That's probably the one that reminds me of the Persil Power Gems anyway. I don't suppose we're going to need a lot of powder in this anyway. So just because half load anyway. Just all we're going to need is just that much of powder anyway. Just that much of powder we're going to need anyway. And we're going to need some Comfort Create Blue Skies anyway. Which I think for that one I'm going to do full cap anyway. There you go, just full cap of that anyway. There you go, as you can see, it's just up to about just at the full line anyway. There's only a little bit of dribble of that conditioner left anyway, so as you can see, just a little bit of dribble of that conditioner anyway. Hold on, I think I might have spilled one something now anyway, but hold on, where's that thing anyway? I can see this is in me toy wash anyway, to get it fitting out anyway. Sorry about that guys. There you go. So programs we're going to do for this one, we're going to do it on Super 30 minutes anyway, which that cycle we haven't used anyway, so that'll be an interesting cycle we're going to do anyway, which we're going to do it on the Super 30 minutes anyway. And because for this one you can't set any options anyway, but I think you can set speed perfect anyway. But I think for the speed perfect it only goes to 50 minutes anyway. We could do a 50-minute cycle on that anyway. But for that one you can't do an Aqua Plus anyway. And max speed for this one is going to be a 1200 anyway. So I think, don't worry about tell you the kg mode on it anyway. If I open the door anyway, that will probably tell you the kg mode anyway. Yeah, see, it's 3.5 kilogram, yeah, so that's fine anyway. And the ones we got in the Bosch Series 4 condenser dryer, as you can see, we just got a load of As you can see, we just got some bedding set anyway. Just got quite a few load of like mixed bedding and all that anyway. Some sort of single bedding, as you can see anyway. So yeah, it's basically just like mixed bedding in colours and a few other stuff anyway. Which again, they're going to put on the same program, which is the cotton's cover dry anyway. Oh, actually, I need to put that comfort back anyway. There we go. So anyway, we're going to do it on super quick 30 minutes anyway. We start being a new cycle we're using anyway. It's going to take about 30 minutes. We're going to head start anyway. Obviously, because max temperature for this one is at 30 degrees anyway, so obviously because it doesn't do it 40 anyway. As you can see, now finished with the pre-wash for that. Now finished with the pre-wash. So it's just catching into our main wash, I catch that anyway. It's cheap. Bosch is just now its main wash anyway. Bosch is just now its main wash anyway. So as you can really tell, guys, we're not even testing main wash, you can tell anyway, which you can tell we're not really testing main wash anyway. With some surf, coconut bliss and washing powder anyway. As you can see, we've just got 20 minutes left anyway. It looks like temperature seems to be about 25 or 20 degrees or so anyway. As you can see, this is doing its tempo stage anyway. It's doing the tempo stage at the moment anyway, but I think it looks like it's about 30 degrees or so anyway. Pretty much about 30 or so anyway. So it's just catching into on first spin to catch that anyway. It's cheap. Bosch VarioPerfect WAT28371GB wash machine. It's just drained from the main wash anyway. Which as you can see it's just got 70 minutes left anyway. As you can see it's on the spin stage that she is anyway. And we're on to first intermediate spin anyway, as you can see. Now on to first intermediate spin. That was first attempt, now into second attempt. Yeah, that's what it goes up to anyway. It stops at 800. These are dust spin rinse anyway. Got all the way it does that. And there we are, now into first rinse, there we are. Now into first rinse stage now. Look at that, these were filling with nice cobalt over there anyway. This cheap Bosch is just now doing from the first rinse. It's just now doing from the first rinse anyway. So as you can see, we're now doing from the first rinse anyway. As you can see, we just got 9 minutes left anyway. As you see, we just got about 9 minutes left anyway. And we're going for a second intermediate spin anyway. So this is the second intermediate spin that I'm on to anyway. Now going to second intermediate spin anyway. There we are, now on to second intermediate spin. Now the same thing again, it just stops at 800. And there we are, we're now into final minutes anyway, as we're taking in the comfort creative blue skies anyway. The fabric conditioner we're taking in anyway. So we're now taking in the comfort creative blue skies anyway. That's the toilet brush show is now on anyway. This Jeep Bosch is just now doing from the final ends. It's just now doing from the final ends anyway. So as you can see, we're now doing from the final ends anyway. And as you can see, we've just got 3 minutes left anyway. And we're going for final spin at 1200 anyway. So this would be the 1200 spin we're going for anyway. Now going for 1200 spin anyway. we are now getting full fine spin anyway, which is a 1200. It looks like pretty much at 1200 to me, I think. Pretty much at 1200. Right, let's get basket anyway. Especially that was a very short fine spin, I tell you that though. Tell you that on the Bosch VarioPerfect, that was a very short fine spin, that was. That fine spin was dead short anyway, I'll tell you that. Now I'm going to check to see how much dry it is and how anyway. Oh, actually we're not too bad anyway, but at least good or dry anyway, but at least it's nice and dried anyway, but at least it's pretty much better than 1200 anyway, which is good anyway. It's nice to just give it on a quick spin anyway, which is obviously good anyway. Check the dog plasters anyway. Yeah, dog plasters are fun anyway, you can see. That's 2 of them, you can see that anyway. So yeah, that's only 2 dog plasters we've got anyway. Just there, that's perfectly damn dried anyway. And so is that one anyway. Which that one is even a little bit wetter anyway, which this one here is a little bit wetter anyway, but this one, compared to those 2 here, this one's the driest and then this one's the wettest anyway. But which obviously that grey tab here is the wettest anyway, but obviously that's probably done enough spin to be fair anyway, but so yeah. Well, that's the Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-X9 done anyway. As we've washed those dog tails on super quick 30 minutes anyway, on the super quick 30, which we've done it on the super quick 30 minutes anyway, which the temperature was at 30 degrees anyway. At least I did tell you the kg mode anyway this time, which was 3.5 kilogram anyway. You see the 3.5 kilogram anyway, which is not bad to be fair anyway, but this was quarter of the half load anyway. But anyway, so yeah, that's the new cycle we've used now, is a super quick 30 minutes anyway. I don't know what the next cycle will be on this machine anyway, but I think the next cycle will probably be the sportwear anyway, which that'll be interesting to see what the sportwear cycle will turn out like anyway. So yeah, that'll be an interesting cycle anyway. Probably try out the sportwear cycle anyway, hopefully. Might be able to wash that with, I don't know what we wash it with anyway, that's the question anyway. So yeah, hopefully might try out the sportwear cycle next anyway. I don't know what the sportwear does anyway, but, so yeah, I don't know what the sportwear cycle does anyway. Because obviously you can have speed perfects anyway, and eco perfects anyway, but you also can do Eco Plus as well anyway, but so yeah, that'll be an interesting cycle to see what the sportwear cycle will be like on this machine anyway. But that will be the next cycle will be anyway, but obviously I don't wash it with anyway. But I think the sportwear cycle, I'll probably do some bit of video of that for incoming mums anyway. So yeah, so that'll probably be the next cycle we could do anyway. Or if not though, then which is probably maybe like wash a load of dog beds anyway, that we could do on mixed load 40 anyway. So yeah, hopefully we might be able to try wash a load of dog beds in this machine anyway. Like we used to do in the Bloomberg WNF820 anyway, like we used to do in the Bloomberg WNF820 9kg 400 spin anyway, which we used to do on fast load 40 anyway. But I think we're probably going to, I think for dog beds we're going to do mixed load 40 with that anyway. Because definitely we're going to be an Eco Plus anyway. Obviously because dog beds anyway. Obviously because like with the old Bosch though, the one we used to have was Bosch XL7 Express anyway. The WA24467 UK I think that was anyway. So yeah, that was the time we used to wash dog beds anyway, that we do it on mixed load 40 with Eco Plus anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do anyway. But we could just do wash load dog beds on mixed load 40 anyway, that would be the best option we could do anyway. Especially we probably could do this with an Eco Plus and Speed Perfect anyway. So yeah, that's probably the other thing we could do anyway, because we haven't done that yet anyway. So yeah, and like we said, next weekend I might be returning back to filming the Siemens IQ Drive Extra Cluster washing machine anyway. Hopefully for the meantime anyway. Or might do it during work days and everything anyway. Might return back to do videos of the Siemens IQ Drive Extra Cluster washing machine anyway. Which I don't really know what load we could do in the Siemens anyway. We could probably do load white hopefully on Con 60 with speed with Vario per speed I think anyway. I think because on the Siemens you can't get the, obviously because when the Bosch has, when it says speed perfect, because on the Bosch VarioPerfect that has the speed perfect anyway, but on the Siemens it's the Vario speed anyway. So hopefully we'll probably could try to do Con 60 with Vario speed anyway. That'd be the best option we could do anyway. Do Con 60 with Vario speed with loaded whites anyway. But I think sort of like medium loaded whites we could do anyway, like we did this morning anyway. Like we did loaded like bed sheet, quilted and whites anyway. Like we did on Con 60 with Speed Perfect anyway. So that's what I'm hoping to do on the Siemens anyway. We could probably do Con 60 with loaded whites anyway. So yeah, so that'd be the best thing we could do anyway. So yeah, so anyway guys, hope you just read right. So yeah, just say guys, stay tuned. However I'm on YouTube, and just come be with me on YouTube and give me a request. Wait for this Bosch VarioPerfect Ecoslience drive WAT28371GB-X9 washing machine, or this Bosch Series 4 WTN AP2 62/1 condenser center drive. Anyway, But as you can see, look, it's got 25 minutes left on cup drying stage anyway, which as you can see is on a Cotton's Cup Dry Plus at the moment anyway, with some probably drying load bedding and blankets and the rest of the underwear anyway. Or the ones in the garage, so the Siemens Ecodrive Extra Class WM140 492GB-2 washing machine, or the Blomberg 8kg AA class Greenverse TKF 845 Swiftly condenser heat pump dryer. So yeah, so that'll be happening anyway. So if you need, guys, just getting across from these two machines from the Detergent, all these two in the garage anyway. So that'll be lovely anyway. So yeah, so hopefully for the next cycle for the Bosch VarioPerfect, it might be washing out dog beds hopefully anyway, or maybe some other stuff we could do anyway. But I'll let you guys know anyway what I feel like doing anyway. So yeah, especially because we've still got a few more programs to use on Bosch VarioPerfect anyway. Especially we've used the Cotton's 4060 side we've done anyway, and the EastCare 40 we've done that anyway. So yeah, and the Mixo 40 the Mixo 40 we tend to use the motorcycle and the Cotton 60 anyway, because on this machine here we tend to use Mixo 40 and Cotton 60 anyway. So yeah, mixed load cycle we've done, and the super quick flame mirrors anyway. But the Energy Plus 60 we've also done anyway. So yeah, there's still a few more other programs to use anyway. Like we need to use Cotton's 20, EastCare 30, Rinse, Spinning Drain, Woolens 30, Delicate Silk. Yeah, Shirts 40, and there's the Sportwear as well anyway. So there's still 3 more programs to use on this machine anyway. So yeah, so I'll let you guys know what I'm doing anyway. So yeah. So yes, and like we said, next week we'll be returning back to the Siemens hopefully anyway. In the meantime, also because next week is the what's it called anyway? The second national lockdown anyway. Obviously, because that's returning back here for next week anyway. That's because the second lockdown's coming back anyway in the UK. Like I've said in the previous video, like I was at my grandparents' place with the Hoover 8kg 300 spin Travail class Dominex anyway. So yeah, like I said about a lockdown anyway. So yeah, like the government situation and all that anyway, and Boris Johnson anyway. So yeah, that's why, because of the lockdowns coming back. It's due to be on the Thursday the 5th of November anyway, which is definitely this week coming anyway. And then by the time the lockdown ends, by the 2nd of December anyway, which don't know what day that'll be on anyway. So yeah, which I think is due to be on the Wednesday. I think he did say about Wednesday. Yeah, 2nd of Wednesday. That'll be on the Wednesday anyway. 2nd of December will be on the Wednesday anyway. That's where the lockdown eases anyway. Which I think it will due to be eased the lockdown during next month anyway. Obviously, because this month coming we're having another lockdown anyway, like we did back in March 2020 or so anyway. Like when the Blomberg WAT28371GB was there anyway. Like I used to do videos of the Blomberg WAT28371GB anyway. So yeah, so that's why we will be here for another lockdown between the Bosch VarioPerfect, between the Bosch VarioPerfect and the Siemens Ecodrive Extra Class anyway. So yeah, so that'll be the only option we do anyway. So like we said, from next weekend onwards we'll be turning back to film the Siemens anyway. The Siemens Ecodrive Extra Class washing machine anyway. So yeah, so that'll be the only opinion we could do anyway. So like we said, guys, I hope just went away. So yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. So see you guys later, and hope you know it's filming YouTube at all times.